them know that we are the American Indians. Baby. Copper color Indians, baby. A real Indian, American Indian is me, not from Africa. Remember that.
African Americans here, but they recently moved here from places like Kenya, Ethiopia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Zaire. But now the brother whose family's lived in this country for generations, occupying space in all the locations, New York, Miami, LA, Detroit, Chicago, even if he's wearing a dashiki and sporting an afro. And if you go to Africa in search of your race, you'll find out quick, you're not an African American. You're just a black American in Africa taking up space. Why you keep trying to attach yourself to a continent where even if you got the chance to go and you went, most people that wouldn't even claim you as one of them, as a purebred daughter or son of them. Your heritage is right here now, no matter what you call yourself or what you say. And a lot of people died to make it that way. There are some...
I don't care about her being the supervisor. I don't care if you're a supervisor, sunvisor, advisor, or damn buttwiser. You gonna talk to me like you got some damn sense. And that's just how that's gonna be. Check.
Check 10-4. I ain't got no real voice today because I was screaming last night because of Beyonce. This is what happens when I be screaming. Hey, what's up, Matthew Craig? Chief, I could cheetah. I'm horrible with names. Anthony Lowe, Sylvia Jones. Yeah, I'm drinking tea and lemon, y'all. I was screaming last night because of Beyonce's award and lost my damn voice. But I ain't gonna never shut up. Today, now let me first start off by saying this before I even get started. You know, I was getting all kinds of crazy texts yesterday. Grand Rising, sweetheart. Grand Rising, Matthew, Douglas, Craig. Grand Rising, love. And I'll put the link in the chat after I finish, I promise. But I was getting emails and about this and that. Oh, damn, I done lost where y'all at. Oh, there it is. And I want to address shit in a proper manner. But before I even get started, my comments and my where I'm coming from has nothing to do with Empress Hobart. This segment is not directed to her at any level. I want to make that clear. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if you had a chance to view our newspaper. She's featured. Empress Hobart, the beautiful Empress Hobart, is featured in our newspaper of the month, February. She had natural baby milk. She knows how to make natural baby milk. And the ingredients are here. And here she is, the beautiful Empress Hobart. Okay. She's in our newspaper. She's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And she shared this baby milk natural formula with us. And I was so ever grateful to get it. This is so important. I wish I'd have known this shit when my daughter was born back in 92, because she couldn't drink the milk at all. It kept giving her urinary tract infections as a newborn, no matter what formula they tried to put her on. So after that, I couldn't take seeing my baby screaming and hollering. So the doctor was like, you got to go natural with her. Yes, Empress is the bomb. But I want to uh so I wanted to make that very clear. This has nothing to do with her at all, or it's not directed at her. But I am sorry. I you know, when we started our tribe back in 2020, 21, 2020, I told you, and I already shared to you that our tribe was invaded by Moors trying to befriend me in every way that they could and to get me to try to promote and push that Moorish package paperwork on my tribe members. And I wasn't having it. And a lot of monkeys, we kicked their asses up out of there. Okay. And don't even play with me because you know who you are. And I still got your damn declaration that you signed that was ours and that you had to sign in order to become a member and be a member and wire. I still got your damn declaration, monkey lady. All right. But what I will not do is allow people to take government information and play on the minds of our people. That's unethical and it's deceitful and it's fucking wrong. I was too busy into the show. I was tired. And I said, oh man, I'll address this bullshit tomorrow. But that shit, that I don't know if y'all watched Hobart's segment last night, but she had a guest on, Sister Soldier, Monkey Pirate, on the show, sharing information from the Department of Interior, which is fucking been in existence for years. And so has that database. All right. That's nothing new. In fact, Ancestry, and everybody should know this. Anyone that signed my declaration already knows about the trust funds that are held. All right. And just to make shit clear, because our declaration is now old, it's now 3 years old. I'm going to show you our declaration just so you know it notes about the trust fund. Anybody in my tribe already know. Hang on 1 second. Let me pull this up. I should have had it up. Pardon me. But I can't take the fuckery and the mind games. And this shit is not new. People try all kinds of crafty ways to gain you. But I ain't going with the bullshit. I don't play around with people's heads. Okay. And the one I used to put on the side. I don't even have to show ours. I could show the one. Well, yeah, let me show ours because that'll be more official. Let me do a Control F. Okay. Okay. I got it. I knew I would get it. All right, let me get to it. Everybody's already aware this shit is old. It ain't nothing fucking new. And everybody in the community should know about this shit. Let me do a share screen really quick. Yep, here it is. All right. Here in our declaration at the Bardo, there have been countless wars. I'm going to read from here. There have been countless wars, crimes, and other atrocities committed against our people that need to be redressed and corrected by the United States governing body, including but not limited to identity correction, land appropriation that is held in trust. Okay? Travel, the return of artifacts, and the right to self-govern. All right. So you already see that in our declaration. And this shit, it goes back. It was dated. We did this in 2020. It's 3 fucking years later. So we already know about it. Now, let me tell you something. The mind games. Now, the bullshit mind games. That database that she was showing is the same fucking database on Ancestry.com when you go and do your genealogy. The people that are listed in that database are the same people when you do your genealogy and you get back that far and land to that last person that actually has the land. So what these fucking Moors do, oh, it's new. That shit is not new. It's always been there. Now, let me explain it to you the right way without deceiving you, because the same information you get off there, which is names and tribes, you can get the same shit when you do your genealogy on Ancestry.com. I would never run that bullshit to my people. Never. And try to make it seem like I found something new. It came out. It's created. It's up here on this database. When the same shit is in Ancestry.com and all the other search engine tools for conducting your genealogy. Not just Ancestry. There's a bunch of tools that where you could do your genealogy search. Chief Holiday put out like 10 of them, like, I don't know how many goddamn years ago. All these different search engines where you could create a tree. But then to come here and act like you newly, this is a great new thing that was founded on the Department of Interior site. This shit has always been on the Department of Interior site. This shit ain't new. Let me go there. I get so fucking tired of these Moors, man. Playing games to gather the minds of our people. I ain't having that shit. This database right here. The Bureau of Trust Funds. It's the Department of Interior. It's always been on their site. Always. This is nothing new. I could put my grandmother's last name on my father's side and click search and get all these names for her last name. And it gives you the tribe affiliation. This is the same fucking thing Ancestry doing. I'm going to show you that in a minute. The same fucking names are there. Now, let me get there. Let me open up Ancestry first. And show you the same fucking thing. I don't like people playing mind games with my people like they found something so fucking great and new. And this shit always been up here. And always been up here. It ain't nothing fucking new. Now. All right, now. I went. Hang on, y'all. I'm about to show you. People do that shit to make you think like, oh, I got the new information. Because everybody's so accustomed to using Ancestry and not the actual Department of Interior site to conduct Ancestry. Because on the Department of Interior site, you can't create a tree. But in Ancestry, you can. Because there are tools. And Ancestry is just a huge ass database. And it's connected with that site. So that site pulls in those names from the Department of Interior into their database so that it helps you find your ancestor. This is that same fucking bullshit with Janice pulled with the fucking land patents. You know, get your site like, oh, they got some information. And, you know, and people in our community are vulnerable. They're broke. They're at their wits. Some of them lost hope, suffering, lost hope. And a lot of them or just don't know what to do. And what better way to grab their soul is to make them think that you got something else that nobody else has. Any information put out from the federal government or state government is public information. It's out there. It's just people don't teach you that it's out there. But people will teach you, but they won't deceitfully tell you the whole fucking truth. And that's what I despise about our people when they get information or locate information. Tell them the whole truth. Don't make it seem like you got the information. All this information is out on public information. All it takes is for you to sit down with a cup of tea or coffee and go through federal and state sites, and you'll find things and land and touch with things that you didn't know that might have been out there. But other people would deceive you to try to grow their channel to make it look like they're the god of the information. If you've been in any search engine tool for doing genealogy, whether it's Ancestry or any of the other good ones out there, their databases are connected to that database. And the reason why they connect it, because there's so many millions of people in the world. And to combat phone calls to the Department of Interior, they have this database for people to work with. Databases that are fine-tuned, like Ancestry and all the other ones. I use all the other ones because sometimes the other databases may have like a actual copy of a death certificate that's official with the state number on it, where others don't. Or Ancestry is in connection with other databases who actually have that information. Ancestry is notorious for their census sheets. They have other documents like death certificates and birth certificates and birth and death certificate rolls of different states. But some sites strictly just have like the death certificates and the birth certificate and are connected with a lot of old churches and got that information in. But for the most part, the Department of Interior specifically deals with the Indians. All right. So I'm going to show you the exact fucking same thing that I did in Ancestry. Because in Ancestry, you have to, one thing about that Interior database, it's the actual person that owns the land. And in Ancestry, you're reaching to get to that person. And I'm going to show you in Ancestry what I just did. Hang on, because I don't want you to be deceived and fooled and happy and joyful like you're getting something new, because you're not. It's the same shit. All right. Now I put in my granny's last name on my dad's side, her maiden name. You see all the Hoopers I got? 33 of them. And all the names that are on, I could cut this off. On this database is the same names. It's the same names. It's just fewer. Because all those people that are in Ancestry is 33 here. Right? And I hope this is changing. 33 here in Ancestry. All right? And then here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right? It's 13 here. And the reason why you see 33 here, because perhaps these people went back and claimed those ancestors. Give me a 1 if you follow me. I did the same thing. I put the same last name in. Give me a 1 in the chat room if you follow me and now you understand where I'm coming from. When I say the same shit is in the same shit. Give me a 1, please. I don't want you to be fooled like a lot of our people were when it came to them damn land patents. Please give me a 1. Starting to see more ones. All right. I'm going to put the link in the chat. And Lotus, you can come up, sweetheart. And I'm going to put the link in the chat. Wait a minute, copy. Because if I don't see a 1 from you, I'm going to think that you don't understand where I'm coming from. So the link is in the chat and you can come up on the panel and ask the question. All right. Let me pin the link to the top. I just don't want you to be deceived and think you got somebody. No. It's nothing like that. I don't ever want you to be deceived, especially how a lot of our people come to learn that they were deceived with them damn land patents, donating all this money, and all this shit is public information. I'm seeing some more ones. I got the link in the chat. If you understand, please give me a 1. If you have a question, hit the link and come up. Give me a 1 that you understand that there's no difference. The big difference is, I can tell you, every time somebody claim that land, they come off of the Department of Interior's database. But those that have already claimed are still in Ancestry because they're people's ancestors. And it's a good thing that Ancestry doesn't remove those names just like the Department of Interior do, because number one, they can't. Only the Department of Interior could do that. Remove someone. Now, the people on the Ancestry were not deleted down to what the Department of Interior has. Okay? They keep those names because it's also helpful in another manner for other family members who may conduct a genealogy. Say me and my sister do a genealogy separate. We ain't talking. We mad at each other, right? And she I find that my granny had land and I went and claimed it. And then I sold it and I live in this nice big ass house. And then later in the years, my sister goes and do genealogy, right? And she does it through Ancestry. Ancestry say Nana had land and stuff. You know anything about that? I'll be like, nope. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Nope. Yes, the fuck you do. Because you live in the fucking house. And you ain't never tell none of us. You went back and claimed that damn land 10 years later. I'm her granddaughter. Why you ain't notify us? We could have won and had something. I'm taking your ass to court because you stole. First of all, they took the land from us. Now you gonna take it from us and not tell us and blah 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 blah. That's why them names are still left up on Ancestry. So you can't blame the United States government for how the land was claimed and sold. Because they're not going to go say, okay, you got 8,000 relatives, 17 relatives alive. You got to go and call them. They're not doing that shit. Because if you do that, then it becomes a probate thing. And you could sue. So give me a 1 if you understand that. That's how that works. And why it's not going to be erased from Ancestry. Because you need to know how that land was acquired. How your Nana's land was acquired. Don't be shy to hit the link. Come up. Don't be shy. And see, so you could get to that land two ways. Now, if it's not on the Department of Interior site, and you know about your granny had that land, and now all of a sudden it's gone, you go right to probate court, especially when you find out somebody in the house is living kind of nice and you ain't. And why you live in the suburbs and we live in the damn hood? The fuck? You ain't got no good job. How you get that damn house and you don't have no mortgage? Probate court time. Because it's really out the government's hands and it's between the Indian families. You take your ass to probate court and you tell them Betty Jean, well, her pork chopped you in the ass, went and claimed the goddamn land and ain't tell nobody. Now all of us living in the goddamn hood. Da 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 da. All right. Now, there was some misstatements made on that motherfucker where I almost passed out. Muhammad Ali and all this shit being a Moor. Get the fuck out of here. I can whoop anything on two legs. Decom power roaches. Get the fuck out of here. Moor. Just because your last name is Moor does not mean you're a Moor, okay, and of Berber descent. Wipe that fucking shit right out your brain. That's bullshit. This is why I had to get rid of the fucking one-eyed monkey pirates with the bullshit. Just because your last name is M-O-R-E or M-O-O-R or M-O-O-R-E does not mean you're a fucking Moor. You are not of Berber and Arab descent. Stop it. I got girlfriends and people in my tribe with the last name Moore. And none of them, they know better. They know they ain't no fucking Moors. We gonna go back there. Because it ain't no Ali's and Bays in that fucking database. Let's go back there. Gotta do a share screen. I'm gonna give it to you right. Because I don't like fucking with our people's heads. Because a lot of people were fooled into believing that they're Moors. And I don't want to, abuse of power is a motherfucker. And I'm not gonna let nobody fuck with your mind mentally. That have X that know about the different databases in state and federal government. I'm not gonna let them deceive you to get no fucking future. Oh, she's smart. I gotta support her. Let me give her props and give her money and do that shit. I'm not gonna allow that to happen to you. I want you at least to fucking know the truth. That you're getting the same information from Ancestry and all these other search engines. Because whoever these individual tribes allow in as members, enroll as members, because they found someone, their ancestor on a particular tribe's tree, they have to update that information and send it on a yearly basis to the Department of Interior so that they can update their database. Another thing, the reason why this database is out here, let's get to it. Here it is. This database is out here because you do not have to go to the tribe. And you need to know that. You do not have to go to the tribe. You can go directly as an individual and fill out forms and claim your ancestor. Because the tribe is always going to want to keep your black ass away. You're better off going directly to and with the Department of Interior as an individual, because all of them tribes, the fake tribes, the 5 federally recognized tribes are going to deny you the first time around, and then you get to appeal the shit. Well, who wants to go there? Just go straight to the fucking source. Give me a one that you understand that. Now, I'm gonna put more in this database. That way, this does not mean you're fucking more. This same information, the tribe over here on, I guess it would be your right where it says tribe. The same shit comes up when you do a search in Ancestry. I swear for fucking goodness. Omaha, Pawnee, all these Indians. Just because your last name is Moore does not mean you're a fucking Moor from Morocco or blah, 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 or that shit. Stop. This is what I'll tell you about these deceitful pirates and why I got them all out my tribe, I think. Because I'm not fucking playing with them. Or, like here, Dorothy Moore. She is in the Cherokee Nation. Ernest Lee Moore. He's in the Blackfeet Nation. That's all that means. Now you go here. Ali. Ain't no fucking Ali Muhammad in this motherfucker. I'm telling y'all. Ain't no goddamn Moore and all that bullshit. Look at this. Well, let me do a Bay. Bayel. These are last names. Bayel. That doesn't mean you're fucking Moore. That just means if your name is Eva Bayel, you in the Navajo Nation. That's all. Now, let's see. Now, I did that type of more be it all kinds. No more. You know, anybody can use this fucking database, unable to find. This ain't got nothing to do with the bullshit that was spoke yesterday. That was just to say, oh, I know this hurts. I was just listening to it because I watched it late. I was so tired, and I was fucking laughing, especially when she said, "Oh, I know it hurts. What hurts? What hurts? Anything hurt right now? Your ass should be hurt." Because I just showed him what you should have showed him, and you should have been honest enough to tell him this. I believe bitch African with an ugly ass anyway. I ain't even gonna front. That's why people don't turn the camera on. Oh, let me do the L. You're right. Just bullshit. Last name. Let's do the L's. Abel. Oh, Abe L. Oh, there's some more. Abe L. You know, this is the dumb shit they do. Turtle Mountain Band at your power. That's a tribe. Leech Lake Band. There's tribes that people, like I said, when you see a tribe that doesn't look so familiar, this is an actual family. LaCourte already is banned in Wisconsin. Thousands of tribes, Bering Strait region. These are, listen to me. When you see a lot of tribes like Hopeland, they're not so popular and shit. Like Muskogee Creek, that's popular because Creek is popular. Sioux is popular. Sioux, cattle tribe of Oklahoma. Okay, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me stop this share screen. And so now you see ain't no fucking Abes and uh and no Ab L. Don't mistake that for Ab L. Oh, he's from a MOOR. People don't believe that shit. What you should have did was fucking signed off. And if you subscribe to that bitch, you need to unscribe. I don't like people playing head games with my people, with public information and deceiving, because people in our community can easily be deceived by this shit because they're not into doing things and finding things in a corporate manner. For example, knowing how to get on these websites and maneuver through and finding stuff. I'm telling you the truth. I have no reason to lie. It is so unethical and so disrespectful and such a disservice to your community when you get way up here in knowledge and not break it down for the people that struggle with learning disabilities and everything in our community and deceive them in that manner. That's why I'm here. Yeah, my voice is hoarse, but I'm not gonna be shut down. And I want y'all to understand that. Give me a minute break, y'all. Okay? 30 seconds. The link is pinned to the top. And you're welcome to come in. All right? Give me a few seconds, y'all. I just give me a few seconds and I'll be right back. Okay. Matt, if you ain't driving, bruh, Lotus, pop up here, bruh. Or anybody. Y'all could pop up on the panel. I put the link in the chat. I just want clarity that you understand what I'm telling you and what to look out for. Please. And please, y'all smash the like button. Because I can't take it when information is used in a subtle manner towards our people. You got to watch out for these goddamn one-eyed damn pirates. I'm serious. Moors. You got to watch out for their asses. They come cunning and smiling like they got all the info to 111. Deceitful. Public information is out there for everybody. Joe Smo and everybody in the world have access to that same shit. And my tribe is already on point. They already know. Anybody. I'm very tired of the bullshit. Hey, Rodney, I think you better go check that database, Gil Moore. I have reason to believe that you may be a part of the Moorish tribe. Gil Moore. Moore. You might want to check that out. Moore. I grew up with Gilmores in Connecticut. Huge ass family. Whoa, they're huge. And Gallimores. Two huge ass families. None of them ever were Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket tassel. I know that's right, Rodney. I just don't like when I see shit and when somebody find information on a um, government website or whether it's local state, local town, or um, federal government, all that's out there for the public, so that you won't call their offices all the time. They put it out there for you. It's visible and researchable information that you have a right to have access to. Don't ever think that when somebody shows you a fucking database that's already out there, please. I could use that database, but why would I go there? I need your information to lead me to those very people that has the trust. Understand this. Exactly, Dr. Swindle, hoodwinked. Facts. Facts. I don't want you to be deceived. And this is the shit. This is why, as a woman, and 5 years ago when I got into a relationship with Willie, we're in our 5th year now. He didn't understand why I keep myself away from women. And it's for that very reason. And doing business with him and that nature. I stay away because I'm not the type of person that bow under, and I don't like anybody to bow under me. There are women that like to be the center of attraction, and I don't smiggle under, holding on to their apron straps. No, I was built a very different way, and my mother is this way, and so is my dad. We don't bow down to human beings at all, or humble underneath them like, oh, you are so precious. No, because I feel the same way. And women have just tended to be very deceitful. They laugh and play with you, and they really fucking can't stand you. They tend to cover up how much they hate you, and how much they're jealous of you, and how much they want to be you, and how much, you know, that's all underneath them smiling and calling you their girl and making them think that they love you as a friend. I've been through enough of that shit in my life not to fuck with women, period. I just don't. I don't do it. And I just haven't had great friendships. I chose to do different things in my life. And I, with the knowledge and the information that I know that you should have access to, I do not like to hold it from you as a trophy and say, okay, here's the next seal that I'm going to reveal to you. Here's the next scroll for you. You've moved up in my world as a loyal ass kisser to me. Here's the next piece of information. You can break the seal. Come back to me, young butterfly or young grasshopper. Come back and I shall reveal the next seal to you. Bullshit. I'm showing you, if this is what we're supposed to do with our community. Foreigners do it with theirs. Mary Jane, girl, bye. I don't even know who you are. Get a life. See what I'm saying? I don't fuck with women. No, I have access to more information, way more than you do. But I'm willing to share it. and keep it real with the people. Not hold it. Ever. When we get up and at the level of someone like myself and working with state and federal government, we're supposed to go back and share this information with our community, not use it and hold it as a tool and say, no, I ain't gonna let her in on that. No, you don't do that shit. The minute you know, share it. That's like with state jobs. People always wonder, how do you get state job? The information is on their websites. Let me show you how to get there. You fill this form out. Oh, I didn't know that. And it's painful. And it really makes me cry because I know they didn't know. Because the colonizers don't want you to know. They don't want you, they don't want you to know the information's there. And I'm telling you some real shit. These motherfuckers don't want you to know that this information's out there. And people like me, like your senators and representatives, they don't share this with you. Because when they get up to that level, oh, I better not tell her that because she's going to fucking embarrass me and cause me, people, the white people, to look down on me because I don't want them to know that I know somebody like her. This is how our people become when they get in these powerful and these high positions in state government and federal government. No, don't tell her what you're doing. Don't tell her about that. No. Because then they're going to know I know her. And I don't want them to know the kind of people that I know and assume that I affiliate with them. That's the arrogance and the mindset of a Negro in power when it comes to his people. And I don't want to do that to my people. I'd rather not embarrass you on YouTube and say, damn, it's there. No, I'd rather call you to go in more detail when I know you probably have issues with learning and understanding. I much rather call you in a Zoom privately because I understand that you probably been like a nurse and somebody who just don't fuck with government sites to look for stuff. And you're just in your field of working as a nurse, or maybe you're a handyman or someone who just don't get involved with paperwork and always hire somebody to do that for you, even though you got your own business. But I'm the one to say, look, it's not as hard as you think. You can save a lot of money paying people to fill out forms for you and do bids for you in state government. Let me bring you in a private zone and show you how it's done. Worse, when we get our hands and our eyes on access on things like this, we're supposed to share it with you. But the arrogance of our people that don't have patience with the different types of learning abilities that our people have, just because your funky business suit or funky high heel skirt wearing ass is way up there. You don't have the patience and understanding of the conditions and the level of education your people have. You call them in a private zone and teach them. It works more in your favor when you do that for your people instead of using the tool as some sort of ammunition to say, yeah, I got them all in my power. They're always going to need me. No, that's not the fucking way it goes. It's not. That's part of the problem. I keep telling y'all, part of the problem is our own people, and they know about this information. But what they don't want to do is get in the room with a bunch of niggas and share. Now, I know him from back in the day. This motherfucker might blow up the whole state building. No, that's not the attitude that you have with your people that deserves a second chance in life. And so many of our people in business suits and skirts do this to our people, and it's fucked up. And what we do is we blame the white people for us not knowing this shit, and it's wrong. It's not. It's not, because anybody that comes out of college, that's a college grad, they already know about this shit, but they don't want to go to the hood and teach the women that have to stay home and watch their kids. They can't have the opportunity to go to a college because they got to be home to watch their kids, and they got to work. It's too much, especially if they got 2 and 3 kids and nobody to babysit while they go. And at what point do they get rest? So you bastards in suits, you don't want to help our people in that manner. So what? She shouldn't have had all them damn kids. That's their attitude and their arrogance against our people. We are our own people's worst fucking enemy. You don't think the former drug dealer deserves a chance, and that could be the best fucking accountant that you hire. Because remember, them niggas, all they do is know how to count, and you ain't gonna cheat them. Bitch, you better hire that motherfucker to run your firm, because he ain't gonna let nobody cheat you when he do accounts payable and accounts receivable. You're evil. You people of my people are evil. And Mary Jane, why you blocked jealousy? I don't have to be jealous of nobody in that manner. It's no reason for me to be jealous. None at all. No reason. For what? What profit does it? You have a better outlook, and you get more respect. You get more respect when you share the information with your people that they have access to. You get more respect when you show your people that there's hope. You do. That's how you gain respect. Honest and real respect. When you show them what you've learned. Some people can't afford to take the courses that you've learned, but you get more respect in a community, and you get respect from all people, because you know what happens when you share with people what you learn and how to access different things in the state system. You begin to build civil, reliable, and humble people. You give your people a reason to love you and be humble to you when you show them and you teach them. You give the people in your community to debate over you. Oh, she ain't shit. She don't do shit. Oh no, bitch. That's the woman that got me the job and showed me where everything was. Sorry, maybe you ought to reach out to her. You get those people in your community that speaks on your behalf and know your heart and your intentions. Earl, don't come in my chat room with your more shit. Moderators, anybody coming in here with the bullshit, snipe their ass. Today's snipe day. Snipe the more. Anybody come up in here trying to defend the more with bullshit, snipe their ass right now. Please, snipe them. Because I'm not playing with them today. Take your monkey ass out of here. Yep, we sniping the monkeys today. We sniping y'all. Pirate monkeys, because that's what Moors are, pirates. And I don't give a damn. My intentions are to help people. That's right. Snipe their asses. You don't make people seem like you found something. How the fuck you even be real? The shit is out here. I don't like to play on our people's minds like you found something when the same shit they're getting from Ancestry, but only Ancestry, they're getting more because they're getting all the dead people, more dead people. And then you're able to say, well, wait a minute. Mama did have land. Why isn't it in a trust no more? Who went to claim that shit? That's how you're going to know, because if they remove the ancestor name, then you ain't going to know. Now, you can like just, and I just, let me show you something. Database management is what I do for a living. That's 20% of my job, maintaining state databases, building them on the plantation. I think this is a little blurry. Hang on one second. Yeah, it's got blurry. It's just my lighting. I dulled my room up a little bit. Give me a minute, you guys, while I straighten this blurriness out, because I don't want the databases. Hey, McCray. So I don't want you to be deceived like that little deceitful thing with the damn land patents. I don't want you to be fooled. Don't give nobody no fucking money when shit is out here free. And don't be glorifying them. Because you already have been on Ancestry. A lot of you have been. You got that right. Oh, God, this damn lighting. Okay, there it is. It's fixed. All right, so let me get back to Ancestry. Because now this state, of course, it's in the chat room. Let me just take it back. When you get to the Department of Interior site, this shit is old news. This is nothing new. It's always been here. Let me, when you go to, because some people be like, how do you get to the page? How do you get to the page to know? It's always under beneficiary services when you hit the home page. Okay. When you get it, let me see, share screen. All right, when you get, I'm gonna put the link in the chat, even though they put it in their chat, but just don't be deceived like somebody found some glorious thing. This is the same shit as Ancestry. I promise you. As far as finding. Now, the main site looks like this when you get to it. And if you ever get in here, right, if you ever get in here and say, well, damn, how do I get to the site where I search for the names? I don't know how to do it. Okay, beneficiary services, okay? You're going to click on that, and then you're going to click on unclaimed accounts, all right? When you click on unclaimed accounts, right, it's right there. And it tells you tens of thousands of individual Indian money, because you can go. You don't have to go to these $5 tribes to claim your Indian identity. You can go directly to the Interior and fill out forms and send them the information of your lineage to being a particular Indian. Now, it tells you account holders don't know that they have a trust account. They don't. A lot of us Indians, we don't. And that's already taught in the YouTube community. Chief Holiday taught about the trust accounts. Lieberson, y'all know Lieberson. He taught about the damn trust accounts. And drop something. Damn. Oh, here it is. Dane talked about the trust accounts. I'm telling you. And Empress Oprah taught about them back then. Facts. Well, it's not fake, baby. It is the Department of the Interior. This is an official Department of Interior site, sweetheart. But with this, they're only listing the ancestor that you would lead yourself to claim the benefits. And that's a fact. It's not fake, baby. And it tells you to contact us. We're gonna go through here. And this is their number. Let's call the number. Because the Department of Interior do have, I'm just doing this because it's their site. 1-888-678-6836. This is a real site from my knowledge. But the same list of people that the fake $5 tribes have.
Thank you for calling the Trust Beneficiary Call Center. Your call may be monitored for quality assurance. If you would like to hear the oil and gas distribution posting date, press 1. Otherwise, please remain on the line for the next available call center representative. All representatives are assisting other callers at this time. If you would prefer to leave a voicemail message, please press 1 now. Otherwise, please hold and your call will be answered in the order it was received.
All right. We're going to stay on hold until they answer the phone. No, everyone's not listed, babes. I explain that to you in a minute, Jan Renee. We'll just stay here until they answer the phone.
All representatives are assisting other callers at this time. If you would prefer to leave a voicemail message, please press 1 now. Otherwise,
Nope.
please
I'm
hold.
going to stay on the line.
Be answered shortly.
But you could contact them. Hang on, y'all. I'm going to wait until they answer the damn phone. We'll call and find out if they're fake right now. I don't believe that they're fake. I truly don't. If they do, they're in big trouble for putting up this bullshit site. I don't think so because they have an email. They're in New Mexico. I do remember them moving their office out there, this particular unit.
Thank you for holding. All representatives continue to assist other callers at this time. If you would prefer to leave a voicemail message, please press 1 now.
Thank you, McCray.
Otherwise, please continue to hold. And your call
I'm going to keep holding.
order it was received.
But let's see. I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute. I'm gonna stay on hold until somebody answer that damn phone. And ask my questions. Because sometimes you have to visually show our people how to contact them if they have questions and know the questions to ask. So I'm going to do that. Facts.
Thank you for holding. All representatives continue to assist other
Thank
callers
you,
at this time.
Adrene.
If you would prefer to leave a voicemail message, please press the Ministry Call Center. How can I help?
Hi, my name is Beth, and I was calling because I have a question to ask. I I found my ancestor as being, and myself being a beneficiary. Um, and my grandmother Nancy, she's Cherokee by blood, and I have all my records leading from myself to her. Can I come to you directly, or I would much rather deal with you directly than rather the tribe?
You wouldn't it be the tribe?
I'm sorry.
You would contact the tribe, and the tribe would go through the Bureau of Indian Affairs.
Well, that's fine too.
I can search to see if there's an IIM account set up under your grandmother's name, but if not, you would start with the tribe.
Okay, well, there is an IM account. I have it right here in front of me.
And your grandmother's name?
I'm sorry?
Your grandmother's name?
Hooper.
What is her whole name?
Nancy. But there's a couple of there is a couple, and I no
Do you
I
have her
well let me do
identification number?
well let me do my other grandmother on it, because it's two sides to my family. It's two sides. So I'll do the one whose information that I actually have.
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Hazel June Williams. Last name is Leonard as well.
And the identification number or enrollment number?
I don't have the enrollment number,
Social Security
but she's
number?
the only one. Oh, I have to go and pull that out.
Security number?
I'll have to go and pull that out. I have all of that information. I didn't realize you were going to need that. But if I have all that information, I have to let the tribe deal with you directly.
If there's an account set up, we can go ahead and forward that to the Bureau of Indian Affairs. If there's not a tribe, then yes, you would start with the tribe.
Okay, so what if my grandmother is on the rolls and she does have land, but she died? I could still claim it that way too, right? She doesn't have to be on your particular road to have a fund. She should still have a fund.
Use rolls, but if there's no account, you would start with the tribe.
All right. But can we have the account tribe create the account for my dead ancestors when I know they should be on in here?
I don't know what they wouldn't be able to tell you what would happen if there would be an account set up. There's no guarantee that there would be an account set up.
Well,
you have to start with the tribe.
But what I'm saying, ma'am, is if my grandmother, and I know she's a member of the tribe, okay, and she's dead, there should be an account set up for all the dead Indians, correct?
No, not all tribes have accounts set up.
Okay.
That's why you would start with the tribe.
Okay, I would start with the tribe to get them to set it up. All right, sweetheart. Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Same to you. Bye-bye. Okay. So, so I'm not sure if you heard me ask her the question. Oh, this ain't got nothing to do. All right, I've had it. Rob, you're not gonna come up here acting stupid. I'm gonna shut you down for today. This has to do with Indians, not people from Slav nations. What's the problem? Because I'm just gonna kick you out if you act stupid. I'm talking to my community who are aboriginals to North America. Why are you here?
Oh, I mean, if you want to have a conversation now, we can. I'm going to keep it cool. I'm not going to. I mean, I'll wait for you to finish. Want me to wait, or you want to talk now?
Well, what is it that you want to talk about? Because right now,
I want to know. I want to know why you call the bureau them bureau, and then you identified as a
well,
Cherokee
it's
Indian.
none of your business why I called. I'm
It
teaching
is my business.
No, it's not your business. I'm teaching my community how to contact specific government agencies.
By lying
So
about you, you're
what do
using
you
falsely.
want?
You're not. You're not
What do
Cherokee
you want?
Indians. You're
What
not
do
an
you
Indian.
want? What do you want? All right, now
And
you're black.
the U.S. government
Goodbye.
has no. The
You're
U.S. government
black.
has no business
Goodbye.
in tribal affairs.
Goodbye.
It's all.
You're good. See what I mean? See, people get angry, especially paleface, a Slav that's not even from this country. Get mad when you claim their shit because their white asses want to claim our names. They want our shit. That's anger. And I didn't even know that that piece of crap was watching. So this is why I do the damn thing. Give me a 1 if you heard me on the telephone ask the questions that I asked. I asked because there's every individual Indian, and you got to understand that. Every individual Indian, all right now, got land. Now, I asked those questions because I want to know, wait a minute, wait. If an Indian is dead on the road, they got land. Why isn't the dead Indians account created? I don't know, you have to deal with the tribe. So when you find your ancestor on the rolls, that tribe better create that fucking account, and whatever money's supposed to be there, it better be put there. Now do you understand why I ask? I don't play with government and state agencies. I don't fuck around with them. I called that agency because I wanted to know. See, like I told you, people don't like me because I have a love for my people. And I have to visually show you. I can't just keep telling you what to do. I can't say, well, wait. I understand there's people on that list that has a trust fund. But my grandmother's dead and she's on that list. And I said a fake name because I don't want my grandmother's info out there on either side of my family. And I said, well, if an Indian is dead, all Indians have land. If an Indian is dead and their name is not there, and I'm showing you the proof of my dead Indian ancestor, would you create their account? No, you have to go to the tribe. Okay, tribe. Here's my grandmother. Create her fucking trust account with the Department of Interior. Put the fucking money there so that it's transferred to my account on a monthly basis. If someone has a business on her fucking land. What's the matter, Rob Noxious? You got a gas station or a little corner store on my grandmother's land, motherfucker, and you don't want to pay me? Let's go back there for a minute, y'all, okay? Let me tell you what these pale-faced little slob punks don't like. Rob, don't play with me. I'm not to be played with. Let's see. Let me go back to where I wanted to show you. Okay. All right. So you got to go in deep detail. And this shit has always been here. It's nothing new. Ancestry just gives you more. See, managing Indian trust. An Indian trust asset is something the federal government holds in a trust for the benefit of a Native American individual or tribe. In the case of trust lands, this means that an individual or tribe earns money when companies lease rights to that land and earn income. Lease rights, okay? 99-year lease land leases. Indian trust assets are inherited, gifted, or received as part of a legal settlement. How does trust land generate money? Well, trust land generates money when a person, let me see, making sure we're still live. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was sharing. Trust land generates money when a person or company pays for the rights to use that land and profit from that use. Uses include commercial, industrial, recreation, mineral, or agricultural leases, grazing and raise permits, timber sales and permits, rights of way uses, land sales, court judgment, and settlement awards. How do I get paid? We transfer money to your account through direct deposit, debit card, or check. All right? That's how it's done. So if somebody got a Home Depot on your land, oh, you leasing, you got to pay. That money goes through the trust, the Department of Interior, who transfers the money to your account so you can get paid every month. This is what the bitch should have been teaching you. But that's how it's done. So now let me stop right there for a minute and go back to where I was going. Now, the reason why I said when you go through ancestry to find your Indian ancestor, okay, a trust should be for your dead ancestor. Land don't leave you. Facts. You need to tell that Indian tribe. That's what Rob don't want you to know. Because he's mad as fuck. He mad. He mad as fuck. He's banned. He mad. See, Rob might have a Home Depot or something on my fucking land. And that's how it's done. Really, literally. So I say this because when you find that ancestor, right? And they're an Indian, you know it. But wait a minute. Why is my Nana's name not in the trust with the Department of Interior? I found her. All right. Once you find her, excuse me, you need to tell that tribe, you create my grandmother's trust? Did you create my grandmother's trust? If you didn't create it and put all the fucking money since the date she been dead in her trust. Now, the link is on the top. See, somebody like Rob, a little suave, crop that comes over here, they be hoping that, oh, I hope that person is dead. Because they don't have to pay them taxes anymore. But the tribe will assume the shares to collect it. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, he probably is, Jaguar. I wouldn't put it past. What are you doing? That's for state and federal affairs. You told the people that you would say what? I need to teach them. I need to teach my people how to contact people and ask them the right questions in the federal government. It's a learning process. Communication is a learning process. When you find your Nana, you don't have to call them screaming and yelling and shaking your head. You just politely ask them. You got to deal with the tribe. What it is, the tribe deals directly with the Department of Interior. And if they deny you, you have a right to appeal. If they, that ain't your grandmother, you have a right to appeal. And that's when you get to go to nice federal courts. You appeal to the federal agency and all that good stuff. Okay? Now, so now you know what to do if you look on that list and you don't find your ancestor. That's an Indian from back in the 1830s or whatever. And she's not, that there's no trust created. You contact, you're going to have to deal with the $5 tribe. They're going to deny you for the most part because they don't want you to have your shit. That's their job to keep you from it. And then you fight them. Say, okay, I'm going to appeal. Could you send me my denial letter that that's not my grandmother and you have proof it's not? And then you take their ass to court. I don't know what Tyree's funeral have to do with Indian stuff, Golden Jagger. We're talking about these pirates and helping our people. So, that being said, let me put this link out here. It's our she already put it in there, but I really needed you to know. I'm gonna go to the benefit site directly to the unclaimed section of it, and you should read it. All of the headings in here, and get yourself familiar. Paste. There it is, right there. All right. That's the link to that site. All right. But like I said, the whole reason why I said it's more easier to go through ancestry is because they give more of the information. Let me show you. All right. It's easier when you go through ancestry and do your genealogy and land it to the Indian. Let me make this a little bigger. See? These same names that are on that in that Department of Interior are right here. It's just that ancestry gives you more. See, you'll be led to believe that there's only 5 Hoopers on the database. I think my phone is behind. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. I gotta go back and find y'all. My phone is behind. That's why. All right. So and if you go directly to the interior site, you're not going to get, you probably won't get all of, it's easier when you go through here because then you know all the Hoopers, and it's 33 of them rather than 3, and they're all Cherokee, all the Hoopers. All right, so you know their tribe affiliation. All right, and you can view the record. Right, and what you wanted was she wanted the roll number, which is the Dawes roll, 27306. That's what I would give them if Nancy Hooper was my grandmother. I would give them the Dawes roll number, which is 27306. All right. And look at this. This thing is so huge. This is why I tell you. Look at all these people. This thing is endless. I'm telling you, all our people are here. This is something else, man. All of our people are here. These full bloods. All right. Look. See, this is before, these are the full bloods, right? But look, let me tell you something. Pay close attention. Listen to me now. Index and final rows of citizens and freedmen. Now look at this shit. This is the blood quantum one. See, remember I told y'all, here go John Derenwater. He's full blood. Full blood what? Cherokee. Now, who's the freedman? You know who the freedmen are, the niggas. This is why I told you, when the court acts, you see who the full blood is, right? Anything lesser than the full blood gets closer to what they really are. A 132, a 116, that's not a full blood. A 116 is normally a white person or a European. Now, when you get to the full blood, look at this. The freedmen are the full bloods. So remember I told you, remember when I told you the other day, when I showed you these people, let me show you something right here. I got it up right here. That's right. Right here, Indian by the blood we shed. They're not allowed to be on the Dawes rolls, as they can only be listed as freemen with no blood quantum. Why? Because the freemen, you're going to know who the full blood is. Throw up some motherfucking fire. I just showed you the freedmen and the citizens. The freedmen are the full bloods. Throw up some motherfucking fire. I just showed you the Dawes roll where it's at. I just showed you. And that's what all of them, they don't want you to know who that full blood Indian is. I just showed you the list of all the freedmen and the citizens. And it lists who the full blood is. So when they made that order, when they went back, the judge ordered them to put the freedmen back on the motherfucking census rolls. You can get on it. But the white people that took over, you can get on it. We'll put you on it, but there'll be no blood quantum listed. Yeah, because they don't want you to know that niggas, that full blood. Throw up some fire for your ancestors right now. Yo, Smoke, hit that link. I'm about to show you, Smoke, and I need you to come your butt up here. so I can show you, because Smoke like to see proof. And he draws his conclusion. Yeah, look at that fire coming up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Fire. Truth matters. That full blood, you could come. We'll put you back on as freedmen because they're free from war, from fighting to keep their lands until they cede it. We'll put you back on. But there'll be no blood quantum listed. They wrote that shit in a paper. Matter of fact, let me throw up some motherfucking fire for the ancestors. I got to throw up some fire. There you go. Now I throw up some fire too, because I got to throw up. You got to understand who the freedmen are. Real rap, I'm not working with your little bratty butt. I'm not. You're welcome in the chat, but I'm not working with your little bratty butt. You be flipping out too much for me, bro. No, I got a whole bunch of my tribe members that I'm working with. And no real rap. No, real rap. No. Hey, Smoke. Oh, he's in transit. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to, because I don't know if you were watching Smoke. My voice is just gone from screaming about Beyonce yesterday at the awards. I'm going to share the screen again. That pulls up the Dawes Road when you click on a particular family tribe member. Let me pull it back up. All right. Here we go. I'm going to do a share screen again. Well, maybe I'll take it back to the beginning. Let me get it back to the beginning to where I had it. All right. So this is where I had it. I did a search. And I did this a long time ago, too, with Chief Holiday when I was doing the Sister Bethy Love show. I have a whole tribe that's helping me do that real rap. I'm done, tribe. I have my limitations. All right. So I did a search for a last name. Matter of fact, let me do a search for another last name. Let me do a search for another last name. I'm gonna do a search for the goddamn Johnsons. All right. This is Cherokee. I'm gonna review the records. Right. So then I just selected any record just so I could get to the rows, period. And I clicked on the little book, which is the rows. Now, index and find the rows of citizens and freedmen of the Cherokee tribe. That's what this is. So let me look at the full bloods. John Odella. I put up the Johnsons. But you can see all the full bloods. James Cochran, just like Johnny Cochran. You know James Cochran. Full bloods. Okay. Full blood. All right. Now, you see who this is up here. I'm showing you the freedmen. This is when they was listing the freedmen's blood quantum. All the freedmen. Now, you see the 3/4, 3 out of 4 black ancestors of full blood. All his ancestors was freedmen, was black. See? Full. Cochran Wynn, Nancy Cochran, Walker Cochran. These full bloods. Okay. Now, you see who this is? The full-bloods are the freedmen. Because when you do 1/8 and 1/16, you know that they're white with one ancestor probably. Probably got one ancestor. Okay? Half, here go a half. A half. They're half white and half black. Or half, whatever you half, half blood. You got your 3/8. 1/16. 1/16 is normally people who could pass for white. Okay? But they still got the Indian blood. See, Lily Consing. Ellis Wright. Oh, the full floods, these names. James, Anna, Lily, Jenny. Listen, y'all know who the hell this is. Hawk. Full blood. I'm telling you, you look for the full blood quantum. Sarah Smith, she full blood. Okay, so now you can see, and it tells you at the top who this is, the freedman. Now we're gonna go here. Let me stop sharing. All right. Thank you, sweetheart. Now I'm going to show you the recent decision that the court made. All right. This is what the court told these people. Where they at? Our people. This is fucked up. Well, the court didn't tell them that. Once the court made the decision, the tribe was mad as fuck. And it's all, white people overseeing the tribe. Where they at? Where y'all at, my peeps? Where you at? Where you at? Okay, here they go. Cherokee freedmen. See? They won the court case, right? All of them. He's a freedman. Okay? Court made the ruling. Goddamn tribe was so mad. Fucking niggas. You would put you back. Fine, we have to put you back. Yeah. But there'll be no blood quantum listed. Because you don't want to see all that shit that says full blood niggas. Why the niggas always got to hide? That's all I'm saying. It's fucked up, right? I just wanted to come on here to explain that database to you in its proper form and let you know that it's the same thing. It's just that Ancestry lists more. The Bureau of Indian Affairs, they get those updates. Right, Matt. Hey, Matthew. They get their updates from the tribe when the trust fund should be created. So as you see, I asked her, and Rob got mad. Because, see, he's used to dealing with his white people. Not all of our people are. And I asked, he's used to dealing in a business manner and know that our people is not. Okay? Now, I asked the question I had a legitimate right to ask. It's public information. So there's no secret. Yes, bloodline matters. There's no secret. But this is the thing. I ask because if names are not listed, I don't want people to get discouraged. Be like, well, you go to try. Why is my grandmother name? Why don't you have her trust created with the Department of Interior? Oh, yeah, well, you better create it. This is once you find and you get your connect. You need to know what to do. So I'm telling you. And see, let me tell you the sneaky more way. They want to pull you in the room, create your trust, create it, girl. You're in my nation. Let me get your blood thumb and create your trust. Why they turn it over to them? Y'all better leave them motherfuckers alone. Stay away. They don't like to see me coming. I'm not the one they want to see. Now, I'm going to bring you to Timothy. Hey, um, Lotus, Professor Timothy Thomas never used these words, Drew, Morocco, Canaanite, and more, and never said he was Cherokee. Right, right, right. Facts, 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 facts. Lotus. So I just want to bring you to your email. You guys probably already saw this um about that town that was created, the town of Sun Village, California. Members of my tribe members shared this with me, and members outside my tribe shared it. I was already aware of this, but it's January 30th, 2023, Los Angeles. Sun Village, California makes history as the first Black tribal township in North America. Sun Village, California is the first tribal township in North America. The city council declared its town a tribal territory, the first of its kind since the advent of slavery, establishing itself as a separate indigenous territory and government for African Americans. Okay, first of all right, the town of Sun Village was founded in 1938 by a Cherokee chief who established the town for all indigenous Black people in America. This comes on the heels of Governor Gavin Newsom's quest to right the wrongs of racial injustice through reparations. Governor Newsom, in his address to the nation on Reparations Day, that California is leading the nation in a bipartisan way on the issue of reparations and racial justice, which is a discussion that is long overdue and deserves our utmost attention. So now, problem with me, sorry, I'm not. Uh, this is a wonderful thing, but it, you got to get the African Americans out of it. I'm not African American. That's the only problem I have. I'm not doing it. You're not going there. Cherokee freedmen are not identifying as African American. Get the hell out of here. I'm telling you. They always want to hide that nigga. And I'm not black. I'm not doing the black shit neither. But if you all remember, now this can be done when you have great political connections and a great relationship with politicians such as senators and representatives in your individual states. Because remember, Dane wants to create his own town, government, and state too. So he's already on this. Dane Calloway is. He's already on this to create his own town. So he's already on this. But he's smart enough to know he ain't doing that shit as no African American. If you look at Dane Calloway's website, YouTube channel, it links you to what he's trying to do. So he was already on this. Dane was talking about this last year when he sent out that list. So check that out with Dane. And that's a fact. So I told people already that if they want to get on my email distribution list, a lot of things, yes, he is golden. He is the motherfucking truth. That's a fact. That is a fact. Cannot take that away. Facts. But and it's still not the original word. The original word is murder. I wish your butt was up here. You know I'm hoarse as hell. Lotus, you should come up here. I can't talk. Exactly, Scott. I ain't with the African American bullshit. When you see freedmen that are full blood on the goddamn rolls. So what was I gonna say? Our website, get on our distribution list because I will be having a meeting in the month of February, in the middle of this month, within like a week or two. Yeah, like sometime next week in Zoom, where I help you create your individual family tribe because you are the individual. You need to get that on and popping. It's not hard to do. It's truly not. But a lot of our people need guidance through it. Okay. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to get up here if you have questions. If not, I'm going to log off and say I love you guys. And I hope that I gave you a better understanding of what you was deceitfully showed. Do not sign anything with anybody. For real. And I want you to stop getting overexcited of stuff you see because it's already out there. Because I just don't want you to be deceived. There is nothing to do with no fucking MOOR with the Department of Ontario. Please don't believe that. Yeah. Sign up for our website. I'll put our website in the chat. It's in there. Go on there and sign up so that you can attend the meeting in Zoom. I'm not doing that shit live because your information is personal. Sign up on the page where it says genealogy. Give your email name and address, and I'll give you'll receive a link invite. We get a lot of people from the West Coast, so I tend to make these meetings on a Sunday at late, like 7 or 6 on a Sunday to accommodate the West Coast. Sundays at 6 Eastern. So it's normally 3 o'clock on the West Coast. So if you want to attend that meeting to get your individual family tribe started, please sign up on the distribution list. All right. Do not allow anyone to lead you into that Moorish bullshit. It's just going to be another bullshit scam, just like the land patents. This shit and information is free, and you don't need no goddamn holy one over you. You don't. You can do this on an individual basis. I swear to you. Don't sign nothing and get too happy and overexcited about this. Okay. So I give you 30 seconds to get up here. If no one comes up, no, I give you 60 seconds. I understand you gotta, if you have questions. The link is pinned to the top. I'll give you 60 seconds to get up. And if you don't have any questions, I'm going to get the hell up out of here. Oh, yeah, I would say one last thing. Hey, Rob Noxious, you little fucking agent, sniffling agent. What's the matter? You got a little mechanical garage on Indian land, and you scared your ass gonna have to turn the buns over to the Indian? Y'all, peace out, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out of here.
them know that we are the American Indians. Baby. Copper color Indians, baby. A real Indian, American Indian is me, not from Africa. Remember